Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a video that I've been meaning to do for a really long time. Today I'm going to talk about how I did my hair, how I got it white. I'm not a hairdresser, I'm not a professional, I can't tell you that this is 100% exactly how it's supposed to go, but this is how I did it since I do my hair myself, since it's really expensive to go to a salon, especially with as much maintenance as white hair requires. There's no way that I would have been able to afford to have someone else do it. So this is really just a combination of a lot of research and some trial and error even on my part. So, I mean, that's my little disclaimer. This is just how I do it. Everybody's hair is different, and proceed at your own risk. So, my hair is naturally a very dark brown. If you like my eyebrows, that's my natural hair color. It took a lot of work to get down to this color of white blonde. You want to start with powder bleach. I got this at Sally's. I think this is the brand that I've always been getting, the Ion Color Brilliance powder lightener. You just want a blue powder bleach, and depending how much hair you have, it's 15 or 20 bucks usually for, it doesn't say on here, it's usually 15 or 20 bucks for a tub like this. And if you're planning to have your hair like this for a while, and it's going to take probably a lot to get down to the white if you're starting as dark as I did. So it's really good just to go ahead and invest in one of these. And then you need a developer. I like cream developers. This one is by Salon Care. I started with a 30 volume when I was first bleaching my hair, but now I'm using 40 because I know that my hair can handle it. But I would say use the lowest volume that you can. The higher the number, the faster it goes, but it also fries your hair more the higher it is. So be careful with this. Again, get a big bottle. This is probably my third one. This is probably my second one of these. And from when I first started back in July, and now it is March. So, I mean, you kind of go through a lot. And then I also use this red gold corrector. It just kind of keeps your hair from turning super orangey when you're bleaching it. So it comes out purple. So follow the directions on your bleach, whatever kind you end up getting, whether it's packets or lighteners or what have you. That's what I used. So just follow the directions on that. Add in your red gold corrector. That's going to help a lot to get those breathy orangey tones out. You're going to have to bleach your hair multiple times if you're not a natural blonde. So the darker your hair is, the more work that it's going to take. I would suggest leaving at least 2 weeks between every time that you bleach, if not more. You're going to have to walk around with ugly, awkward color hair. I had bright yellow hair for a while. I looked like a treasure troll. It was not so good. I would suggest, so leave 2 weeks and then condition as much as you can between every time that you bleach. Depending on how dark your hair was when you started, or if your hair has been dyed before, you're going to have to bleach it multiple times probably to get it down to the right color before you can start toning it down to the white. So I would leave at least 2 weeks in between each bleaching, if not more, and definitely condition a lot, overnight conditioning masks or whatever you can do just to keep your hair from getting too dried out from all the bleach, because it is really hard on your hair. you want to bleach your hair down until it is a really, really pale yellow. I would say like a good color would be like the inside of a banana, like the actual, like the part that you eat, like the inside of a banana peel. Like you want to get that light, just so that, I mean, if you try and tone over like anything darker, you're not going to get white. You're going to get like a weird, like brassy, like, no, not, I mean, it's just going to be like a weird color. It's not, you're not going to be able to get white. So once you do bleach down to that, condition, and then you want to use a purple shampoo or a toner to get your hair to go from yellow to white. So I tried the Manic Panic version Snow, and that one, I mean, it worked on my hair sometimes, but not every time. The one that I use regularly is the generic version of the Clairol Shimmer Lights shampoo. I got this at Sally's. This whole big bottle, I think, was like $8, and the same size of the actual brand was like $20. But this works great. And every time you wash your hair, I would like suggest using this too. I've had this one since July, and it's probably only like down to here. And so toning every time and like washing my hair and my extensions and everything, it doesn't take that much. So the first time you tone your hair, what I did was I put it on wet hair and just like scrubbed it all in until all of it, like you wouldn't be able to see purple really, like it's all just like foam on your hair, and then leave it for half an hour before you rinse it out. Any longer than that and you're going to get gray hair, which if you're going for that, like, good for you, but it's going to be like a grayish purple, like, and you can tell like some of my hair has taken more purple than other spots of it, and in certain light it looks kind of purplish sometimes. What can you do? So once you tone it down, it should be white. Once you do have white hair, you want to be really careful with it. It's really fragile once it's white, because you've bleached it so much, and like just all of the pores in your hair are open. All the little like follicles or whatever. I don't know the scientific term or anything. But your hair is really fragile, so you need to take a lot of time to take good care of it. I would suggest doing an overnight conditioning mask at least once a week. I can't say that there's like a best conditioning mask. I have seriously tried every single conditioner out there at this point, I think. And I mean, anything is going to be really good for your hair when it's that dry. My favorite one is the Garnier Triple Nutrition mask. It says to leave it in for 3 minutes. I leave this one in overnight. Sometimes I'll mix this with other conditioners and just do an overnight mask that way. But anything that you can get your hands on, just use it. Also, you need to avoid heat styling as much as possible. But when you do, always use a heat protectant. So this is the Tresemme Thermal Creations. These are really popular. They're really inexpensive. So this is the one that I would recommend. This is the one that I use. I do straighten my hair or curl it almost every day, but I try, like, if I'm not going out somewhere or if I can leave it up, then I will try and let my hair rest whenever I can. But if you're thinking about doing white hair, it is a lot of maintenance. It's really time consuming. You do have to touch up your roots a lot, because if you have dark hair like me, it's really obvious when it starts to grow out. So I do mine every 2 or 3 weeks, just depending on what my schedule is. And then you can tell, like, I only bleach my roots once, and then I just kind of pull it down through whatever my last bleaching was. So you can see it's still a little bit yellow up at the top. It's not light enough to take the toner yet. But then when my roots grow out a little bit more and then I go through it again, I'll pull it down through all the parts that are still yellow, and it'll eventually tone out, just so that I don't totally wreck my hair and make everything fall out, because I do like having hair. But if you are wanting to have white hair, if you have the time to take care of it, I would definitely say go for it. I mean, it is really hard on your hair. You're going to get split ends really quickly, and my hair like probably lost like 6 inches when I bleached it. So just be prepared. It's not going to grow as fast because it's going to break at the ends quicker. You're going to have to get extensions if you want long hair. I don't have any extensions in right now, but I do wear them when I go out with my hair down usually. So yeah, that's how I do my white hair. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment below and I'll try and answer any questions that you have. Thumbs up this video if this was helpful or if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.